a feature film.
This is a difficult task to take on.
Bridging the gap between travel filmmaking and narrative, I mean, no one has ever really done that.
So we have to be on our A game, have to be efficient, we have to plan ahead.
You don't have the luxury of time when, I'm standing over a crater in Bromo and we're losing light every second.
We have to be on top of our game as far as speed goes.
The chill days don't exist.
But we're not working in a studio environment.
It's been our dream to make a feature film. I'm Michael Kerkering.
I'm Carmela.
Sarah Marie Karstens.
Oscar Winter.
DeAndres Mount, go by D-Mount.
We are here working on a feature film, which is really crazy to say. It was really exciting to get back to Bali. We're gonna be on the move constantly, going from place to place. So in Bali, we were really trying to lock everybody down in one location for the entire place.
I'm from Hong Kong.
And I'm from Sumatra. 2 years ago, I come to Bali to meet her. Michael takes us until 1 year before this project.
Yeah, it's quite a long time, and then communicating with us to tell us what he needs, like the logistics about transport or accommodation for the crew and the actors.
We ended up using our coordinators, Angel and Joe. They found us the perfect homestay called Mariarsa. We decided to go with that as our home base.
We had a whole week in Bali before the people come.
Oscar and Sarah had about 5 or 6 scenes together in the film.
We immediately got dinner together and kind of got to know each other, and we clicked, luckily.
We tried to get all of those done during this week while we had just them, so that when the full cast arrived a week later, we can move on to all the other stuff that we had to do, which was a lot.
It's very comfortable, and it's very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Amazing.
It's amazing.
It's the best thing you've ever experienced.
Familiar. There we go. It's very familiar, and yeah, it's always fun.
Remember to hit the gritty, keep grinding.
Awesome.
Right on.
Yeah.
It was a really fun week, just the 6 of us to explore Bali without as big of a group to manage, it really felt like an old school travel trip in Bali. Get on the motorbikes, head to locations, make content, only we're making a movie this time.
That last shot was amazing. The way we're going about shooting this is we're using new technology. It's more of a run and gun type of filmmaking. At the same time, it's still a feature, so we need to be able to control our light and be able to manipulate light. So we're basically bouncing light and not adding light. So we're using new filmmaking techniques to shoot a feature film that's never been done before. So, I feel like we're pioneering a whole new genre, bridging the gap between travel filmmaking and narrative. I mean, no one has ever really done that.
Me and Michael were just talking last night about a scene that we shot in the middle of the Bali street. The camera kind of from a very high angle, and while some people might think that's we're using a techno crane to kind of lower it down, that's just our DP, that's just D. 6'5" of him, kind of just really controlling the camera and bringing it all the way down, which I feel like is really cool because I know that me and Michael share the same goal as we really would love if, when this movie comes out, people were to say there's no way you guys only did this with X amount of money in your personal savings, and there's no way, it looks too good.
The setting looking really pretty, riding off in the sunset, we get all that. Because the campfire scene, it's black, it's dark.
Michael himself comes from this travel content creator community. He really wants to take
YouTube vlogging to the next level and show people that content creators can be filmmakers.
I was a heavy consumer of the content in that community, you know, always watching, you know, the legends, you know, like I said, Sam Colder, you know, Just Kai, Sam Newton, there was Ben TK, Taylor Cut Films, I remember Ninoa Langer. I mean, I could go on, like all of the legends, in my opinion, that really established like what this world was. I wrote a story about a travel content creator kind of going through the typical tropes. That's why we chose Bali, because what do all the travel content creators kind of want to try to do? They want to try to live in Bali and be that nomad. We basically wrote an entire fun little story that's about that, about a kid who is pursuing something and it's not exactly what he thinks it is, right? And I love stories that deal with ambiguity, you know, moral ambiguity and that wrestling. So I tried to put as much of that into the script as possible.
Going to Bali, being in Bali was like one of like my like biggest dreams. I used to actually like sit in study hall with and like, you know, talk about like how I wanted to go to Bali and like show them all the travel videos and stuff that like I'd be watching on YouTube. And now knowing that when I left this time, it was to go film a movie in Bali, I feel like that was kind of like the best of both worlds.
It's not done. We do have to go back there.
So literally has.
Oh, are we getting VCS right now?
Huh?
Dee and Brian pull up on the bikes to the homestay one day and there's this big Australian guy with them and Dee's like, hey, come over, you gotta meet this guy.
This is Jeb.
Hitchhiking up an active volcano in Indonesia because I have to find my film crew because I have a documentary to shoot.
He wanted to be our behind-the-scenes videographer.
Now I don't need to be doing TS myself, apart from the whole producing madness.
We had been like trying to do it all ourselves.
Fall from the sky, Jeb, this guy that wants to help us now have a documentary. Thank God.
Give me some reflections on Java.
Yeah, it was surreal. I mean,
And also, when you were speaking, try and put the question into the answer as well. So yeah.
Got it, yeah. Going.
I could tell right away this was someone who was gonna add value to the crew because he was hungry to prove himself just like we were.
Jeb's a freaking dog.
How you feeling being on set, man?
Man, all of the best moments of my life have been the spontaneous moments that come out of nowhere. I'm not sure if it's going to be one of them yet, but it's kind of starting to lean towards that direction, you know? So yeah, learning every day, and let's just see what we can accomplish here.
Oh yeah. We're happy to have you, brother.
Are you ready?
Yep, we need the 75 first.
No, we're gonna wide first. Remember, 35, and then we're gonna have 75. That's what you said.
She's got a cross, and then I figured we'd go in. All right, let's just do the dialogue. We can get the cross tomorrow, any day. Okay. We were supposed to shoot 3 different scenes over 2 days, and none of it went right. We get to this rice field. We thought it was in one place. It wasn't. We're trucking through mud. Everyone was in a bad mood, especially Brian. He was covered in mud, and it was a disaster. And we get there. We're finally ready to shoot, and we forgot the SD cards.
So we just did the unacceptable rookie-ass mistake of showing up to the location and not having media.
We don't have media.
Like, of all things, you've got to be kidding me.
Okay, we need to restructure the whole day, and now we are going to this waterfall earlier because we had to go back home.
I was trying as hard as I can not to rip my freaking hair out.
If we don't get our together, this movie is not happening.
So what we're doing now is we're gonna try to go to this waterfall and see if we can salvage something and not let this take us down too hard.
We cut our losses and we head to a nearby waterfall. The problem with getting to this waterfall so late was there was a lot of people there. We really missed a golden window to have 2 or 3 hours to ourselves.
And a couple hours later, Brian's drone died.
We had the Mavic 3 out here flying around, got a bit too close to the wall. It's not my first time crashing into a waterfall.
That meant we're literally now with just one drone, the Inspire 2, that by the way, is not working right.
You win some, you lose some. We put our equipment at risk while we're out here. Files should still be recoverable. We're gonna pop in some rice.
I would have jumped in, but I'm black and I can't swim.
I didn't expect you to, it's all right.
Multiple times we're running into scenarios where we're running out of light, and now instead of finishing that scene, we're having to, cut it short and okay, I guess we'll come back and finish it the next day.
All right, let's go to the rice field, Oscar. Hey guys, sorry, tomorrow morning.
We sometimes maybe have 30 minutes there to get a couple takes. But so that means the actors have to be on top of their game, and we have to be on top of our game as far as speed goes.
The light is gone, and we will have to do that hike again tomorrow to get the rest of the shots.
Now we lost the lighting, or maybe the framing isn't right, or the camera died, or somebody's walking in through the frame now. Now we have to wait 15, 20 minutes. That's a lot of time that you lose.
You know, just constant little puzzles having to solve.
Let's chase you out.
This guy chased us out of the monkey head.
Yeah.
It's hard not to get into that mindset of, are we gonna be able to do this?
We were not gonna have those gaps to fix mistakes in this new phase with all the crew.
You can only get so far behind before you're done, basically.
We need to grind. We cannot have mistakes.
The plan was we were gonna wake up in the morning and go back to the monkey head at the rice field. We're gonna get those shots, jet back over to the waterfall, the street scene at the end of the day. That would give us everything we needed with one day to pull it off. Of course, nothing went according to plan.
Oh, close, yeah.
So we are waking up extremely early, ready to be the first one to get in, and the place is closed. Are you kidding me right now?
We originally wanted to shoot this at night.
They don't open until like 7 a.m. and it's like 6:15.
There was no way for them to let us get in a couple minutes early.
So we bust a mission to try to like sneak in somehow.
I mean, we tried it all.
Walking all around the jungles, nothing, no way we can get in.
We couldn't quite make it down here. We came together as a team.
D was like, let's just wait till they open and go in.
So as long as the sun's not over the ridge, we're good, right? All this.
We're essentially in this little valley.
Let's just do a day for night thing.
It was still in shadow. That allowed us to get this blue hour shot.
We go down there, we set up.
We changed some settings in the camera.
And we just start making magic happen, and
we pulled it off. It looks absolutely amazing straight out of camera.
That's why you have a talented DP. He can make sure that we can achieve what we're going for.
My boy here was able to bail us out once again with some lighting techniques.
We finished that as fast as we can, getting bikes and go all the way to the waterfall scene.
We were able to get our wide shots before the crowd really got going. It was really fun to see the whole team come together. He's holding the camera, trying not to get it wet. You got me directing and holding a microphone in the water. And then Oscar and Sarah, right, are acting, giving us these great performances with people around in this freezing water. Indie filmmaking at its finest. We found a way to get everything done. So that was very, very crucial.
There was always a way to find the positivity in all the madness.
So much has happened, and we've shot so much amazing footage, and a whole new group of people come in tomorrow. We're about to, go from 6 to 15.
Those 2 weeks helped the whole crew to realize, okay, we're doing this. When the rest of the cast come, we make it work.
I'm really looking forward to everybody coming, and yeah, let's get this thing.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think working with Michael is it's kind of like being in war.
Action! Give the walkie-talkie to them.
I don't know what war feels like, but I imagine it's got to be close to what it feels like working with Michael.
It's the sexy part of filmmaking, this.
Where's this scene? Why isn't this scene in
there? Yeah.
No.